Let's start with a quick challenge. I'm going to list the internal specs of a brand new 2026 smartphone, and you try to guess the retail price. Processor Snapdragon 8 Elite memory storage, 16 GB RAM, and a massive 1 TB of storage. Camera's triple setup, 50 MP main, 50 MP wide, 64 MP telephoto, a display 1080p, 120 Hz, AMOLED, a battery 565 mAh with 65W charging. What's your guess in today's market? Maybe $900, maybe $1,200 if it's a big name brand. Well, I paid exactly $53.80 for this, plus tax, plus shipping. This is the Vertu Agent Q. If you visit their website, it's a sea of luxury buzzwords, craftsmanship, cognitive clarity, and inspiration. It sounds fancy, but can a phone ever actually be worth $5,000? I've spent 2 weeks with it, and while some parts feel premium, most of it is just unintentionally hilarious. This is actually one of Vertu's budget options. They sell phones for $20,000, $35,000, and even $50,000. They even have a $370 smart toothbrush. They aren't selling tech, they're selling the feeling of being rich. Unlike caviar phones, which just glue diamonds to an iPhone, Vertu claims this is the world's first AI agent phone for entrepreneurs. The packaging is elaborate drawers, leather cases, and authenticity cards. The phone itself has a strange EV shape rather than a standard rectangle. It's wrapped in wine red calfskin leather and held together with exposed stainless steel screws. The weird stuff, there's no USB-C port at the bottom because the leather wrap gets in the way. It's on the top right corner instead. The Falcon Wings, 2 panels on the back flip open with Swiss hinges to reveal the SIM slots. No SIM tool needed, which is cool, but there's no water resistance or wireless charging because of it. The screen is fine, but it has massive old-school bezels. The front speakers are actually weaker than a standard iPhone or Galaxy. It feels heavy and expensive, but the internals don't justify the price tag. This is where it gets funny. Vertu's website claims a world's first mechanical zoom. After testing, I found nothing. It's a standard fixed lens. They also claim a variable aperture, but it's clearly just software blur. The metadata on the photos claims different f-stops, but the ISO and shutter speed never change. They're using a sensor found in $400 mid-range phones, but marketing it as artistic soul. The big selling point is the ruby key on the side. Press it and you get a 24/7 concierge service. I asked my eye assistant, Amber, to buy a shirt for me from a specific website. The process, it wasn't AI, it was a person in China. We spent 90 minutes texting. The red flags, they asked me to pay via PayPal or USD, which might mean crypto. I had to send a screenshot of my payment to prove I paid. And the delay, they asked to finish the order at 10,000 a.m. Beijing time. It took 7 hours just to buy a t-shirt. Vertu started as a Nokia luxury project in London, but now it's a Chinese-owned company using AI-generated marketing. Slop to sell rebranded hardware. Their website even lists a Snapdragon 8 Elite Supreme, a chip that literally doesn't exist. At the end of the day, it's just a phone. It runs Android and makes calls. Whether it's $50 or $5,000, the experience is largely the same. This device is just a poorly disguised mid-range phone built for people with way more money than common sense.